Good morning, everyone. Welcome back on Weekly Crypto Review. It's Monday again, so we can think about overviewing on higher time frame and seeing what we can expect for this week. We are back in the range. Seems like all the not the bad news, the news from the weekend. You saw them in the morning when they opened the traditional market. Everything dumped, but that's lower time frame. Someone please tell me if we have sound, if you can see the image, if everything is okay. Okay, so let's start with Bitcoin on weekly and we'll go from there. There you go. You can see here we created a W, even a weekly W. We closed really nicely here and now we are dumping back down in the range. Retesting 92, 91 maybe, who knows, maybe even lower. Overall, nothing special. No reason to panic. The market is going sideways. Market needs to consolidate a little bit more. Seems like we had some news and we saw the reaction of the traditional market, a bit of fear. Silver and gold pumping, yes, and risk on markets going down. Well, seems like Bitcoin and crypto, it's still risk on, no? Okay, so what we can consider here? Well, we had a nice close last week. We should admit that this is just the beginning of the candle. We cannot put too much weight on this candle, but this one closed at 95. Really nice close. Even if we'll go down at 90 and we'll stay here for 1 or 2 weeks, not bad, not bad. It's accepting back above 90, holding 90k. That's nice. So overall, is not bad for crypto market. And by the way, people, in this moment, I don't know if we should focus too much on Bitcoin or we should focus more on Ethereum, for example, or some shitcoins. I saw some nice developments in some shitcoins. Okay, so CME, nice close for the last week. Now let's see what this week will give us. It's possible for us to dump like crazy in bad news. Yes, it's crypto. It's possible to stay here 1 or 2 days and then pump like crazy at 100 and higher. Also, look at these candles. On weekly chart, these candles need retest. Short reload zone wasn't touched. This ugly M wasn't retested. So yeah, unfortunately, at this moment I could say, yeah, could go up or could go down, but definitely to the right. I don't have, I have a high probability to go up or down. No. We confirm this W and that's it. Indicators are not the best here. Look at them. I don't see bullish divergence. I don't see anything special to say, well, you can see the indicators are pointing, are stronger than the market. No, indicators are just following the price action on weekly chart. Nothing more, nothing less. And if I zoom out a little bit more, you can see what I see. Could be just a dead cat bounce here and a fake out, and we can dump here. Possible also. Level by level, we should play this one as a long area on lower time frame. If we get a W, maybe we can play something on lower time frame, kind of 4-hour chart. And that's it. Let's wait for more developments. Okay, that's Bitcoin on CME. If I put the other chart on weekly, it's pretty obvious. We are in a long reload zone. We created a W. Looks like we are going sideways for the moment. On lower time frame, this trend line is well respected. If I'll put the daily, you'll see what I'm trying to say here. Yeah, look at it. This trend line is well respected on daily. Every time we touch that one, we are rejecting, and then we are bouncing back. But here on daily, people, here on daily, we have higher highs and higher lows. And for the moment, we don't have a lower low, we have a higher low. So I don't know why people are panicking. I don't see any reason. Ethereum, for example, is looking similar, just the other side of the trend line. But look at it. On higher time frame, of course. Let's put weekly. Yeah, we are trying to create a W here. On the line chart, we have the W. On classic candle chart, we don't have the W. We are above the long reload zone. We are above 2,800, the level I want to have for a dollar cost average. But if I zoom in on daily, let's think about price action, people. Let's think about price action. What do we have here in this environment? It's daily. On lower time frame, we have higher highs and higher lows. I'll feel better if we'll accept above 3,400. Yes, of course. I'll feel better if we'll accept above 3,600. Of course, that will be even better. Do we have a ugly M here? Yes, but also we have a lower, a higher low, sorry. And we are respecting this trend line. Look at it. On the other side, Bitcoin is below the trend line, Ethereum is above the trend line. But looking what happened in this year, well, we kind of pumped and we created a nice structure. Morning. Okay, that's Bitcoin, that's Ethereum, higher time frame. We have an uptrend on daily, a range on weekly, and we had a nice dump at the beginning of the week. Ethereum versus Bitcoin on daily, nothing we can do there. Nothing we can do. We dumped a little bit in the morning, yes. We have some W's already formed, yes. It's going sideways mostly, yes. I see Ethereum outperforming Bitcoin, not for the moment. Should outperform with all the W's, but you can see. We can aim out, accepting below this one and go back in the range and stay flat for weeks. As you see on Discord, I'm still in the vacation mode. I don't see why I should go aggressive on the market and, well, let's buy this one, let's do this one. No, I'm trading, but slow and steady, slow and steady. I took a trade, a scalp yesterday, hit my stop loss, next bus, 0.5, small risk, nothing special. Last 2 weeks we made nice money on VIP and premium, yes. Even on general chat we posted some trades that should be deep in profit. But I don't see the reason why I should go really aggressive. Bitcoin dominance. Still fighting 60%. It's similar like last couple of days, weeks. Let's put weekly. Yeah, we are fighting this level from October last year and going sideways. Nice rejection on daily, people. Let's just look at this one. For the moment, yeah, we touched 60% and we instantly dumped. Nice reaction here. Let's see what will happen. Let's see what will happen this week. Maybe we'll get some nice EMs. Yes, like I said earlier, because of Trump, because of news, because of a lot of reasons, they opened with a gap lower. Well, it's over, it's gap lower. No, market is still fucking strong. Look at it. Keep in mind, the market is closed today, technically. Yeah. We open with a gap lower and everyone is panicking here. okay, I guess it's okay to hedge. It's okay to, I don't know, take some profit if you manage to buy here or lower. But panicking, I don't see why. I don't see why to panic here. Yeah, okay, protect your capital, hedge your portfolio if you have a traditional market portfolio. Do something about it. Don't wait for the market to dump and then to think about hedge. But to panic here, no. Anyway, the market is still strong and still fighting that trend line, people. Where if we are zooming out on weekly, look at it. We are fighting the same uptrend channel. We are trying to exit from the channel to go parabolically up. I'm not saying it will go up. I'm saying it's fighting 7,000, but it's still strong. And again, wars and a rumor of wars is not bearish for the market. That yes, if we'll dump here in a long reload zone, but you know what to do in the long reload zone, no? If we'll dump here. I'm not saying it will because looks damn strong. But if we'll dump, you know what to do. Undampable. You can play the mountain man, you can play the shark, you can play the SFU, you can play a general setup if we'll form a W. Well, that's why we are here, to wait for the market to move, find some setups, find an advantage and take advantage and make some money. That's yes. Honestly, I don't consider we should panic here. Just my 2 cents. I know everyone is saying that, well, Trump did this and that and will dump. I don't see it. Maybe I'm wrong. Gold. A bit of fear in the market with all the rumors from last week in the weekend. And you can see gold is pumping. Again, no top on gold until we'll see a daily M. And I don't fucking see a daily M. I see a gap up for the moment. Let's see if we'll close with the gap up here. Silver, strong. A new all-time high in the morning. Will hit 100, probably will exceed 100. Everyone is thinking, well, when this one will drop like a hammer. Well, just enjoy the ride, people. I told you what I'm doing with this trade. Feel free to do the same. But in the same time, I'm not your financial advisor. If you took this trade with me, it's your credit. Yeah, not mine. I just posted what I'm doing with my own money. So if you took this trade and you are at 30R in profit, good for you. It's not my credit. I don't want to say thank you. I don't want to credit me. No. It's your credit. It's your setup, your trade. In the same time, if you didn't took it, well, don't blame me. I recommend, not recommendation. If I think I should short or I should close the trade, no. Short, definitely not. Close the trade, no, because I closed here. I'm deep in profit and I prefer to wait and see what will happen. So, is this one the trade of the year? Maybe. Let's wait and see. Could become the best trade ever, but, well, I know one thing. Not too many people are able to hold a trade to 30R, 35R. That's for sure. Not too many people are able to do that. They call themselves traders and they know what to do, but when it's time to stay, wait and hold for the market just to give you more, they are not able to do it. Yeah, you don't get opportunities like this everywhere and every day. You don't get a stupid trader like me to tell you, well, I'll do an exceptional, I'll trade silver and I'll trail as much as possible, step by step. But the problem is 90% of the people, they are not able to hold a trade as long. Exactly. PTSD and everything else. Fear of letting money on the table. Greediness, yeah, because it's a lot of greed here. When you see the trade is at 30R in profit, a lot of money on the table, you become greedy. Well, let's take it. What I could do with this money. Anyway, that's a different story. Gold versus silver, I don't see a bottom. I explained you, I even put this chart here and I explained you when I'll think to close my trade. When I'll think reversal on gold and silver. When you'll see this one making a bottom and starting to pump again. If I'll put the weekly, we have room to go lower. Well, let's zoom out. I think we have. I think we have here in even lower. More than 30 ounces of, less than 30 ounces of silver for one of gold. I don't know about less than 30. Let's see. I don't see reversal. That's the idea. Here you saw W's, here you saw W's, here you saw W's, here no W. It's pushing lower. So let's respect that. Let's hold the silver trade. Now, this is not a reversal. Could push a lot lower. If we'll push to 30 ounces, okay. 20, even better. Total market cap. On weekly, let's go daily. Because on weekly, I don't see anything special. Yeah, similar with Bitcoin. We made some W's. We made some higher highs here. We still have this low holding. If we'll make a W and we'll push higher, it'll be even better. I don't know why, but yeah, I was expecting the market to do something at the opening. Maybe not today, maybe tomorrow. But in the same time, the market is learning the lesson. The market is getting used to rumors. Trump will do this, Russia will do that, China will do that. And the market is recovering really fast. So I don't see why I should push the panic mode here. After all, on total market cap, we are going sideways, nothing special. Total 3 similar. We created some W's here, we created an M here. We are going sideways, which is normal. I like this M here. No, it's ugly as fuck. And the W is not as nice as the M, you can see. The W was okay-ish. Look at the M. That's a fucking nice M. Anyway, we can stay in the long reload zone for more. It's going sideways, that's for sure. That's my overview, people. Yeah, I saw the fear in the morning. I saw the market dumping. I even had a scalp last night that got belly up, and I didn't fuck around to move stop loss at scratch, nothing. I took a 0.5 loss and that's it. So let's look at the calendar for this week. And as you can see, we have Thursday. We have a lot of news, but nothing else on high impact. Nothing else. Thursday, in the New York session, a lot of news. Personal income, month to month, index. But should be a quiet and peaceful week. Will Trump compensate for the quiet in the in the calendar? Probably. He'll post, and that could move the market more than the news. So the problem is the news, we know when to stay the fuck out. When Trump is posting something or he's doing something, it's not as easy to stay the fuck out from the lower time frame. It is what it is. That's why we have our best friend with us to help us every time. Yeah, I even had a discussion with someone in the VIP. He said that no, a fixed percentage from your portfolio is not okay for trading. You should use the amount you are comfortable with. Well, that's stupid. Decide what amount you are comfortable with. Yeah, put that as 1%, make a portfolio, yeah, 100 times higher, and start with that. And use that 1% every fucking time from there. And how the fuck you can go and increase that to being comfortable with more if you are not using a specific percentage. If you let yourself, well, I'm comfortable with $50, I'm comfortable tomorrow with $100. I wake up with face up, with the face down. No, this time I'll risk less. That's not trading. That's something else. That's fucking around. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter, creeps. Yeah? Decide what amount you are comfortable. Make your portfolio after the amount you are comfortable if it's what you want. And respect that 1% every fucking time. Every fucking time. And learn to use percentage from your portfolio. Teach your mind to think in percentage, not in amount of money. If you want to be a professional trader, you should do that. You should not allow your mind to think value, dollars, and what you can do with that money. Think in percentage and you'll see a really nice development. You'll evolve a lot faster. I had the same problem with Stefan in the beginning. He learned the lesson and look at where Stefan is now. He was comfortable with $1 or $5 and now he's comfortable with $200. Same Stefan 2 or 3 years later. His portfolio grew, his mind changed, and now he's the best. I'm not telling to argue with anyone or to say that you are not thinking right. Doesn't matter. Idea is to learn. That's why you are here. That's why everyone is here. To improve. Well, he could stay in his bed and risk $200 in a scalp now. Imagine that. The same guy that 3 years ago was hard to risk $1 or $5 per trade. The same fucking guy. Now he's the best. You can see it. You want to follow the same road? It's only up to you. I'm not saying you can, everyone could perform exactly like Stefan. What Stefan did it's hard. He was consistent for 3 fucking years, day in and day out. Yeah? And not too many people could support the pressure I put on them when I'm teaching them. And keep in mind, I took Stefan 1-to-1 and I pushed him all day long, all day long. But thinking in percentage from your portfolio and using percentage per trade as risk is the best approach. You want to evolve faster and become better? In Capo 1, you have the how to think in percentage. You have the probabilities game. You have the flipping coin exercise. If you have access, creeps, and I think you have, go and do that and you'll understand a lot better. Yeah, but not just thinking about doing the exercise, just do it. Do it as much as you can, at least 4 or 5 times, exactly like is described there, and you'll understand a little bit better. Anyway, that's something different. This is the calendar. We talked about the overview. Twitter is posting. We don't care about what they are posting. It's old news anyway. Let's go on lower time frame. First, let me show you the scalp. I had all the reasons here to think AB equals CD. Look at small W, another W, another W. We didn't reach 1-to-1. Or we reached, but I didn't move it. Let's see. Motherfucker reached 1-to-1. But I didn't move my stop to scratch. I didn't make the trade risk free. You can see 1.6. Anyway, I took the loss and I'm okay with that. But that's another example, people, why you should use a hard fucking stop loss. Imagine you risked 0.5 here and you don't have a stop loss. That 0.5 will be 1, 1.5, 2, 2.5, 3, 4, 5. 5% from your, which is huge. That's why we appreciate our best friend, the stop loss. I got the fuck out from this trade. The market dumped without me. I don't have a problem. I was sleeping when this trade hit my stop loss. I don't have a problem with that. So we took the loss. Next boss. Win rate for my trades are kind of 55-60%. Now let's go on 1 hour to show you something. Do you remember what we said about this long reload zone and Monday high, the Monday range and the Monday high retest? Where the fuck we stopped? I said, well, if the market will dump and will accept below, we'll dump here. We even put the eyes here to watch the market. Was strange and ugly to see the market pumping without retesting the Monday high. By the way, this level is valid until tomorrow when we'll have a new range. And even after that, it's still a valid level. So look at it. We dumped exactly here. Coincidence. Learn these things, people, because will help you to see the market a bit better. Morning, Christian. So, what we can do now? Well, we dumped in the long reload zone. If it's a fucking long reload zone, let's hunt a W. Let's hunt a general setup. Let's see if we'll accept back above or form a W. If we'll form a W, it will be a breakout and retest. Or you take the breakout. Or you wait because it's Monday. It's totally up to you. But I don't see reason to panic here. We are just playing Fib Pong and respecting the Fib levels really well. Look at it. Low, high, long reload zone, confluence with Monday high. We stopped exactly there. We are sitting there. Let's see the indicators. I don't see anything special on them. When you have violent moves like this, you need to let the indicators cool off a little bit more. If I'll go on 4-hour chart, you can see it even better. Yeah. Now the pump chaser zone is done. We should not focus on that. We should focus here. What we have? 31 minutes and we'll close another 4-hour candle here. Looks like the market is at least taking a break. The dump for the moment is over. Let's see if it has the strength to do a W and bounce back up. If you get a small W in this area, take profit should be here in this 95. 95 is now back as a resistance. So don't put an unrealistic target. Yeah. If you are longing in this long reload zone, your take profit should be slightly below 95. Simple as that. It's Monday. We should stay the fuck out and wait for the Monday high and Monday low to form. Okay, I know that. But at the same time, if the market, the news will have another news or some rumors or something, that will move the market. Let's think about the scenario that the market will not make a double here and will dump lower. Where we should hunt long ideas? Well, definitely in the area here, Monday low, 90,000. I'm not saying that will happen, we'll go there, but I'm trying to tell you that if we'll come back down here, this is a nice area to hunt a long idea. Why? A lot of liquidity hiding here. Look at the tails here, how many of them are. Will be strange for the market to dump straight down, but sometimes it's happening. And I'll definitely try to play an SFU long or something. Because if I zoom out a bit more, this is a higher time frame. Ignoring the range from the last week, this is a higher time frame long reload zone. For the moment, we are in a pump chaser zone if you consider the low at 84. It's Monday. Usually I prefer to stay the fuck out from the market. It's not the best. Sometimes you get some really nice trades on the Monday morning. If I'll see a setup, I'll post. First on VIP, then on premium, and some of them even on general chat. Okay, so this is a Bitcoin. Nice location to think long here. Don't think short. It's too late for the short here. Wait for a bounce if you want to short. If the market will bounce without a W, or you don't want to take a long setup and will bounce here at 95, well, you can reassess there and maybe you can take a short. Yes, Ethereum, sorry. Similar. We are back at the Monday high. We are retesting this initial W for a bigger AB equals CD. Hopefully you see that. Huh? Okay, this is the AB. And we have 33, below 33, W in exactly in 33% here in this area. Not the best, but good enough. And if I'll clone this one, and I'll do something like this, and I'll do something like CD. Well, we created a W, we pumped, and now we aimed out and we retested that level. I recommend you to take this level here and stop loss there. I don't know if you want to take $150 window of risk Monday morning. I don't know if it's the best. But you have this level here, yeah, the long reload zone. If you get a W here, you can frame a better setup with a smaller window of risk and a better risk to reward, which will give you at least a risk-free until here, or 3,300. And if you manage to get risk-free, you don't care after that. Simple. So, yeah, I'm thinking long, but no setup yet. I'm waiting for some W's too. On lower time frame, okay, I'll take a 1 hour W for Ethereum. Stefan will go and say, well, fuck 1 hour. Give me 5-minute W, I'll scalp the shit out of it. That's why I'm here. Yeah. Other traders will say the same. Well, 1 hour is lazy for me. I'll frame a setup on lower time frame. I'm a scalper and I'll behave like one. Nothing wrong with that. But the scalpers know that the best friend will help them every time. If the level is broken, they'll get the fuck out. You cannot be a scalper or day trader if you don't have your best friend beside you. Exactly beside you. If you don't have a hard stop loss, you are not a day trader. You are just a fucking gambler. Anyway, that's Bitcoin, that's Ethereum. I'm thinking, well, we can dump a little bit more, but eventually form a W there. Okay, I see here with red more of them. Let's see what we have. 4 hour chart. Well, people, we created some yams, and this yam at the top of the range is telling me that we are back in the range. It's not bullish, it's not bearish, or not too bearish, let's say it. But an yam at the top of the range will throw you back in the middle of the range, which means in the middle of the range will stay the fuck out. Aster, we had a trade. The correct way is we had a trade, because exactly like on the scalp overnight, we got a stop loss hit. Not a problem. We hit this level. Let's see what this level is. Well, look at it. We SFU the low from September, from the beginning of this chart. So we SFU that and we bounce like crazy. Give me a W here, give me something, and I could attempt a new long. Yeah, but fast and violent menace. Exactly in exactly in the Asia session. I was sleeping like a baby at that moment. Yeah. I'm hunting long ideas here. I'm thinking, let's see what we'll get. The SFU is long gone. You cannot play that one. Give me W's now. Maybe we'll retest, we'll SFU again, and then we'll do a W. But we have setups. Let's wait for a setup, and if we'll see one, we can attempt a new long. Blue AI. Nice pump. We created the same fucking M here, which is putting it back in the range. But Blue AI is a bit stronger than the rest. You can see we rejected really nicely. If you'll see W's, probably this one. I'm still in the trade. I don't have a reason. And I even took a higher time frame one. AB equals CD here. Well, still valid. But you need new W's here. Thinking AB equals CD on this one. This one is dumping like crazy. Nothing here. I don't want to see it anymore. We have two trades, I think, or one. This one, you can see. We made money. We got risk free at least. And look what happened now. Out from this trade, we should remove the green. We should focus on something else and we should wait for the next setup, even on this one. Another reason to show you why you should have a nice stop loss here. Hollow. Hit the take profit, still have a moon bag. Stronger than the rest, but look at the M's. Yam here, yam here, yam here. New setup here? No. Show me a W and maybe. Here VV, hit our take profit now. We had a moon bag, at least I had a moon bag. I'm out completely from this trade. As you can see, hit my stop loss. Simple as that. The rest of the shitcoins didn't do anything special. They dumped from 1 to 20%. Look at this one. 20% after a nice pump. Still strong. I see Yug saying about Kotti. Well, okay, let's take a look at higher time frame Kotti. Old people in crypto. That's from the last cycles. Please tell me, when you see privacy coins pumping, yeah, like a narrative, it's the beginning of something or the end of something? I just want your opinion. We have some old ones here. When you see finally the privacy coins pumping, it's a good thing or it's a bad thing? Well, Kotti is dumping. Nice location as investor. Location, but nothing else on Kotti. Look at the pop. You are below the pop. So on daily, we SFU'd some levels. You have some clear yams here. You need W's to even think about. Could be power of 3. Well, kind of ugly. Let's go on 4-hour chart. It's doing exactly like everything else. Too many yams here. This is a strong resistance now. So wait for some W's. Think about power of 3 setup and maybe you can frame something. If you want to invest as little old lady, you buy here and sell half on a double, be my guest. It's a good level. Really nice location. Yeah, on higher time frame, really nice. You are at the bottom of the chart for the moment. So you can buy and sell half on a double, get risk free and don't care. If you want to trade, I recommend power of 3, which means we can stay longer here, accept above, breakout and retest, and then you can take power of 3. Well, nobody wants to answer me about the privacy coins? Exactly, man. Usually the privacy coins pump at the end, and it's logic why, but is the best approach? I don't think so. I didn't want to participate too much in the privacy story. I took Zen, I played Zek, and we played Dash a little bit, but nothing more than that. I'm not a privacy fan because I'm here to make money. I know, well, lately with Trump and, well, the privacy still have a chance. But usually, Europe doesn't want privacy. Asia doesn't want privacy. Even United States doesn't want privacy. Nobody wants privacy coins. Nobody, no state wants population to be able to hide their wealth and do whatever they want. No, they want to charge you 40%, 50%, a lot of taxes. Yeah. Okay, I'll review Dusk, Zen, and Zek on higher time frame, 4-hour chart, and I think it's okay. Zen, for example. That's a old little lady, yeah, template. You can see buy here. On Zen, you can see on 4-hour chart we did the same. We are going sideways here. This is not, let's put daily. This is not something, well, it's exploding. No. If you bought at 8, or you managed to get risk free, well, you can sell half on a double if you bought spot, or you can approach a different. We didn't pump here on Zen. This is not a pump. This was a small time frame pump. It's preparing for another move higher. Depending on what kind of trader you are, you should have a different approach. Yeah? I have, you can see here, dollar cost average. I have an average overall. Selling half on a double, it's the strategy for this one. Zek. I told you not to touch it again. I told you here. Well, we shorted here. Let's go on 4-hour chart. Yeah. So we longed here. When everyone will say, well, it's over because we have him. I told you, no, it's strong. Let's buy some. Let's long. We made money. Then we made money on this short, which was a really nice one. I still have a little bit. And then we played here, if you remember. We played the short in the news, the bounce, the short here. And I told you not to play this one as a narrative for privacy, because that bad news will break the narrative. And we created a new low. And you can expect this one to dump even more. People, I'm not here to tell you what this market will do. I find a setup here, I made money. I found out another setup here, I made money. I played another one here, I made money. That's why we are here as traders. Not to predict that Zach will go to the moon. When you see influencer posting, well, it's going to the moon, usually it's the end of the moon. We made money, a lot of money with Zach, without knowing where it will go, if it will go to the moon or not. Setups. For example, this one hit 8.9. Let's say you didn't close there. You closed exactly here. You took a 7R. Well, I don't think it's bad. Okay, let's take another one. Zek, Zen. Let's take Dash. On Dash, on 4-hour chart, we took this W. Someone pointed out this one. We made money. Yeah, was a nice trade. It's still a nice trade if you are holding I don't know, 50% or not. Let's put daily chart. Huh? Daily chart. The overall target should be here. He's pushing, he's strong, he's still strong, he's pushing to the short reload zone here. Take more profit if we'll reach that short reload zone. Yeah. We are trying to accept above 38.2, you can see. This is 38.2, this is 61.8, this is the shark, or 78.6. We respected 38.2, now we are trying to push higher. We'll accept and we'll go at 61.8. Well, that's even better. Take more profit off. If we'll stay in the short reload zone and will not make any M and we'll push even higher, so be it. Why not? Trail the rest. If I'll put the weekly chart and I'll zoom out, has this chart more room to go up? Yes. The all-time high from 2021 was $500. Now you are at 87. Definitely you have some room to push higher. The POC is here at 26. As investor, you cannot buy it anymore here at 86. But as a trader, well, that's a different story. So, let's go back on 4-hour chart on Dash. If you are long, enjoy the long. If you are not long, don't chase it here because it's not a good idea anymore. Simple as that. Dusk? Well, let's take a look at Dusk. What do you want me to tell you about this one here? To stay the fuck out? Yeah, okay, I'll tell you. Stay the fuck out is too late. It's that simple. Stay the fuck out is too late. Yeah. I think Stefan posted a trade at the bottom here, which is nice. We pumped without a W, which is not nice. This is not the best W. This is not a clear consolidation. Anyway, it's pumping. Okay, let it pump. If you are long with Stefan from, I don't know, 5 cents, enjoy yourself. If you are not long, don't chase it. You can do the same thing to know where will stop or where to take more profit. Not the entire trade, but take more profit. Let's put a short reload zone. It's that simple. Yeah, we can pump here. Definitely we can. But now you can see you are in the middle of everything. Middle of the range, middle of the chart. Don't fuck around here. Don't try to long here. Don't try to short either because you don't have. You can SFU this level. Pump like crazy to 61.8 and then dump. So if you are long from the bottom, good for you. If you are not long from the bottom, just stay on the sidelines and watch it. Yeah, pretty simple. Please watch the Bitcoin dominance. If you see yams on Bitcoin dominance, be a bit more aggressive on altcoins. I'm not using USDT dominance. I'm using Bitcoin dominance. Yeah, confluence with Ethereum versus Bitcoin. It's all I need to know when to push the pedal and when to stop. I'm not saying the USDT dominance is not working, but not for me. Okay, let's see more requests. Okay. CRV? Okay. But I think I did that last time. Look at the chart. Let's hide the ink. Let's hide the drawings. Look at the chart. If you want to invest, if you want to buy and hold, or buy at 38 cents and sell half on a double at 80 cents or close to 80 cents, definitely it's a good area. Definitely it's a good location. Huh? You are at the bottom of the chart. If you are a little old lady guy, or at least you like that approach to get risk-free, to get in the best position possible, yeah, you buy here without stop loss, you buy spot. You, after you bought, you can already put the sell half on a double in the market, in the platform, and just wait. Yeah? What I don't like about CRV on weekly chart is this fucking tail. That's ugly. Yeah, I know. Yeah, it's a fake out. No. Someone stopped the market here and it's not a proper retest. So we can go sideways and even go lower before we'll go higher. That's why. If you really want to have a position and ignore the noise, you can buy little old lady, sell half on a double. If you sold half on a double, you don't care. That rest of the position is free forever for you. If you want trades, do you see something special in indicators? I don't. Nothing. Daily. Yeah, trying to form a bottom here. Trying. That's the keyword, Menace. Trying to form a bottom here. This is a daily W. Breakout retest. Now we are going even lower. Take the next daily W if you really want to take something. But let's see daily indicators. Nothing special, to be honest. Like I said, seeing this week is scaring me. I don't want to trade this one for the moment. I told you not to short Dusk. And I explained you why. You want to fuck around shorting altcoins? Go ahead. Learn the lesson on the hard way. I told you, I warned you over and over again. I'm tired of saying the same fucking thing. Yeah? Do whatever you want. It's your own money. I'm not your financial advisor. You want to short altcoins? You see a strong altcoins that is finally pumping after a long consolidation and you are shorting that one? Go ahead. Lose your money. It's up to you. Someone says about ICP. Nice one. Look at it. Higher time frame. At the bottom. Same week. Same tail actually. $1.2. That's fucking scary, people. It's scary to see that one. I'm looking at the spot market, not at the futures, to say, well, was a fake out, was fake volume. No. Someone stopped the market dumping at $1 fucking dollar. And yes, you had a setup. You had a setup. Why? Look at it. You already have it. Yeah. You had a setup here. 78.6, double and 78.6. Breakout and retest. Well, if you took that 3.4, enjoy yourself. A setup. Will pump 75, 7.5. Okay, take some profit off. As an investor, same rule. Buy at 4, sell at 8. It's easy. It's doable. Nobody could say, well, if I'm buying at 4.1, it's hard for the market to double. No. You bought at 4, you can sell at 8.2. You sold half on a double and you have free ICP for your entire life. You can even give it to your kids if you want. Well, how much value will have? I don't know. But it's free. It's yours. It's not your money anymore. You recovered your money when you sold half, your investment, and the rest is from the market. The best position possible. As a trader on daily 4-hour chart, well, this was the setup. Ugly, not the best W here. Breakout and retest. To chase it here at $4 as a trader, no. Here only little old lady, because if I zoom out on weekly, you'll see that we are at bottom of the range and it's doable. I see a weekly W? No, not yet. We attempted something here, we failed. We don't have weekly Ws, so I'm not ready yet to post a list with weekly Ws and tell you, well, we'll go to the moon. Not yet. That's my opinion about ICP. People, you'll put me to do requests, to answer all the requests. That will take a long time. Monero short. Again, go ahead, short Monero. Could go to $1,000, but you short it all the way up. It's up to you. Up to you. Instead of going on the right direction, Vista, I think you are premium or VIP, I don't know exactly, and you have Holy Grail. You can go on 50-minute chart, Holy Grail, and buy the dip on Monero. No, you want to short the top. Okay. You don't want to make money. Be my guest. On strong coins like Monero, like Dusk, like Dash, you don't go and short the top because you don't know how strong they are. Shit coins. They could pump like crazy. They could do 100x even. If you see the strength, if you see higher highs and higher lows, you position yourself with the trend. You go on 50-minute chart Holy Grail, 1 hour Holy Grail, and you are waiting for a fucking entry on the long side. And if the market pushes higher, you'll make a high risk to reward. You'll have a 5R, 10R, 20R. If you are shorting, you have to limit your position size because the market is volatile and your stop loss should be a lot higher. And the profit is small and it's dangerous to do it. Why you want to do that? Beats me. Yeah. Stefan posted Dusk long ago. We made money on Zek long ago. We bought the bottom. As you see, Stefan, he posted in the VIP chat, in the VIP, I think investment or swing trade or something. Also, Dash, the same. Why are people trying to short. I don't understand why. Anyway, people, after 4 years of going sideways and creating a bottom on altcoins, you think it's still the time to short them? Just remove the short from your mind, people, please. You'll be happy that you made a short and you made 1 hour or 2 hour and you missed the opportunity on the right direction. Yeah, you'll be happy. I made 2 hour. And then you see the market reversing from where you took the profit, making a reverse and pushing like crazy 10 hour, 20 hour. Why you want to do that? I don't know. Honestly, I'm tired of telling you over and over again. Anyway, that's a different story. We talked about Monero. Okay, let's take a look at Monero. What I can do on Monero. Let's put Bybit. Look at it. Long fucking consolidation from 2022. Consolidation. Sideways, sideways. Pump. Pump. Was okay to short this one. Why the fuck I should short this one when I could wait for a retest of the range? Look at it. And then we made a small W. That was an entry. Then we created a higher highs and higher lows environment. And we are pumping. Could this one go to 1,000? Of course it can. It's in the price discovery. Where the fuck you want to? At least on this chart. Let's... I think KuCoin has more history. There you go. From 2021. Look at it. Let's put a clear one. So now it's too late to buy Monero. You cannot go and buy Monero as an investor. You have to be stupid to chase Monero there. Influencer will tell you, well, we'll go to 10,000. Don't be stupid. But if we'll come back down here at 300 and something or below, we can play something? We can long? Of course we can. An altcoin in the price discovery, you don't try to short it. An altcoin in the price discovery is dangerous to play it. Even I have a setup for price discovery, but seeing how long is this range and how strong is this bottom, I don't want to apply anything. If we'll dump, I'll buy it. I'll try to hunt long ideas. If not, I'll just stay on the sidelines patiently with my hands under my ass and wait. Monero is good? Yeah, it's good for something. It's good. Everyone should have some Monero. Don't make me tell you what and how and why. You have to understand by yourself. Yeah, Monero is really damn good. Nobody will know how much money you have, where you have it, how you have it. Yeah, that's why it's called Privacy King. Not as well, I'll get rich buying Monero. No. You protect your capital from some people. Or at least you have your privacy. Nobody knows how much money, where you send it, what you have. As long as you stay in Monero. And was a good idea here in this area? Of course it was. That's why it's blue here. And we discussed at that moment here in this area. Yeah, let's remove the long reload zone because look at it. Support and resistance below, really nice, above, to the moon. Pump, retest, and to the moon. You have Monero? Why you don't have Monero? Don't ask me. Every investor in crypto should have some Monero. Okay. I don't like privacy coins. I told you, I don't want to trade them. I have some Monero, and I'll hold the Monero because Monero is king of privacy. I'll hold as long as possible. If I'll see exponential moves, let's say Monero will go to 5K. I'll exit from Monero for a little bit. But it's exactly like the physical silver, people, for me. I have coins, yes. I'll sell them if we'll reach $100 an ounce of silver. No. If we'll hit 200, 300, maybe I'll be tempted. Until then, my coins will stay here with me. Okay, people. You said secret. What chart we should think about? Well, let's do this one. Let's put the indicators. You see something you like here on secret? I was scanning this one last week. That's why I knew that the OBV looks really nice. Look at it. We're putting the volume profile. We are below the POC. Huh? On weekly. Why we started weekly? Well, just because. Yeah. So if you can call a value on some shitcoins, that's the POC from the entire chart. Well, we are below that one. We know that now. Something happened here. The OBV is in a bullish divergence state. RSI is not looking bad. MACD is not looking bad. That's the area we have. We had a long reload zone here. You can see, didn't do anything. We broke the lows. If you manage to buy this W, Yug, then you are a happy camper. Here, to buy, I don't think it's the best idea. As an investor, as a little old lady, well, I'm buying and I'm selling half on a double. Yes, you can even see buying area. This was a fake out, indeed. This was a nice fake out. The trade of the trade for this chart was this one. If you see a retest, take it. If you see a retest. Here. Still buying area. You are buying the lows from 2024. If this one will pump, will do something, I don't know. Probably will. So, buying 70 cents, selling 35, keeping the rest. You want to be a trader and you want to be smart, outsmart everyone, retest of this one. Well, I don't have that retest. Let's go on daily. Well, you can see why I said about, look at the W's on daily. You can chase here? No. This one will pump even higher? Probably. You should wait in a long reload zone. Stefan setup, it's a good one for me. So either you are waiting here at 78.6, either you are taking the 61.8. Huh? The trade of the trade was here. Confluence for power of 3, like you see Stefan in the chat saying, is here. So if the market is pumping, okay, we confirm we have power of 3. You will dump back down here. In this area, you are looking for a long. Simple as that. I'm not a financial advisor. Do whatever you want with your money. You want to chase there? Go ahead. You want to short? And show me tomorrow that you made 1 hour. Well, look at me. I outperform you, Paul. You said not to short and I was profitable with a short. Do whatever you want. But my thinking is, let it pump. Could pump a bit higher, of course. Other retracement, try to get an entry. If we'll dump here for a power of 3, you can see if you look left. This is an area where you should wait. But for a power of 3, entry here, stop loss all the way down. So you include the fake out in your stop loss. So you'll protect your stop loss with some lows, with some W's. Yeah? Simple. People, I saw Crips saying that, well, I didn't say that. Crips, I want to get something clear. I'm not criticizing you. I'm criticizing the idea. I had problems in the past. Someone showed up with a stupid idea and I criticized the idea and that guy become not my enemy. Got upset. I don't have a problem. I want all of you to learn. I want all of you to succeed. That's why we are a fucking community. But if I see anyone with a stupid idea, I'll criticize the fuck out of that idea. Don't take it personal, because it's not. If you don't believe me, ask Stefan, he'll tell you. Stefan had the same habit at the beginning. Everything I was saying, he considered that I was attacking him. Now, I could say anything to Stefan and Stefan will not get mad anymore. Well, that motherfucker is telling me what I did was wrong, not something personal to me. Okay, that's why we are a community. That's why we are getting stronger and better to succeed as a community. I don't have anything against anyone here. But if you post a stupid idea, prepare yourself that I'll criticize the fuck out of that idea. I'm not a bully. I'm not bullying anyone. But my job is to protect the community and protect the community even from stupid ideas. If I see stupid ideas, I have to remove them. Because if you post a stupid idea, I know for sure that another 10 people, 20 people, 50 people have the same idea like you. And I have to be so clear that nobody will think that that's a good idea. Yeah. So don't get mad if I criticize something, because my intention is not to argue with someone or to pick on someone or to bully someone. No. You are here to make money and I'm here to help you. Even if sometimes means to criticize some of your ideas. And if you post on public, I'll criticize you on public. If you are lucky like Stefan, well, Stefan, he deserved his place to be criticized in private. Now, after 3 years, he deserved that. So don't think I don't criticize some of Stefan's ideas, but you don't get to see them. XRP, and that will be the last one. I'm not a fan of XRP, I'll tell you that. Not a fan of the technology. Okay? Do we have a location here? No, we don't. Do we have a damn ugly wick in the long reload zone? Yeah, we have. As an investor, I could touch this chart. As an investor, people, remember, I said investor. Alex, you can touch the chart as an investor here. I think the answer is definitely not. So as investors, above $1, I don't think we have any chance to invest in XRP. I bought my XRP below 50 cents here, 25 cents. I still have Ripple. Well, as an investor, my ledger is full of Ripple. But I cannot touch it here at $2. Come on. Let's not be stupid. Let's see where the OBV is. Well, not bad. Now, let's lower the time frame. Let's go on daily. We had this W. I can call it W. But that W did its thing. The setup is played out. And now we're coming back down. This tail is scary for me. Like I said multiple times. This means retest. This means SFU of this week low. Tail low. Ugly. As a day trader or a, I don't know, a swing trader, maybe you can find something here. For example, if I'll go on 1 hour, okay, that's something totally different. And I'll take the low, I'll take the high, take the low. Do we have a location here for a potential, for example, here could be a Dalai Lama for this week? Yes, but that's a setup. That's a lower time frame trade. I'll enter with the first W. If we'll pump okay, if we'll hit the stop loss, I'll get the fuck out the next bus. As investor, I don't want to touch it. On 4 hour chart, I don't see a setup yet because you can see the dump 185 We bounced really aggressively, but no setup for me. So that's my opinion. Investor, nothing you can do about it. Swing trader, not ready yet. Day trader, a day trader could play long and short. But you want to play Ripple as a day trader? I don't think you do. It's not the best one for day trading. Lately was behaving acceptable, but look here. Just look at here. Up, down, up, down, up, down. They are mean people there on the Ripple chat. I'll take your money. So I could trade something else. I prefer to day trade Bitcoin than to day trade Ripple. Bitcoin, Ethereum, something else. I'm not planning to long 1.8. Stefan is. I heard Stefan saying something about this SFU or something like that. I'm not. Ask Stefan in tomorrow. He has the live stream. By the way, Stefan, you promised us a longer live stream. Remember? I'm here to remember you. So tomorrow in the day trading with Stefan, you can ask Stefan all the requests you want. He promised us a longer session because he was missing last week, and he want to recover, saying that he'll do a live stream. And I said, well, I don't think we have any point to do unplanned live streams. Let's do a longer one next Wednesday. And Stefan said, well, okay. Yeah, exactly. Stefan said if we don't have at least 100 people in the live, he'll not answer your request. He'll have more than 100. Don't worry about it. Okay, people. Let's go back on Bitcoin. We ranted a little bit more than we should. Yeah? So, we can get a W here? Well, maybe. Well, look at it. What the fuck? He's doing a W now? I'm missing the W? That's a W, people. And I'm not missing anything. Don't worry about it. I have two computers here. That's a W. Don't laugh, Stefan. Just don't. Yeah, this is we can think W and pump, or we can think SFU of the low and the New York session here, 91,700. Yeah. So if you take this one, it fails. Okay, SFU of this one, probably in the New York session will be a good one. We can dead cat bounce in the London, and then to SFU the New York, and then we'll reassess. Okay. Usually that's the deal. We get something like this. We are creating something. We are pumping in London, somewhere in here. Maybe this one, maybe higher. We are lucky if we get a full retest, but we get a dead cat bounce. And then we do something like this. SFU that low. And then we'll have to reassess after the bounce. Let's see what will happen. Okay. Slow and steady. It's Monday. The best solution. Because it's a long weekend. Today, only the futures market are open on traditional. We can stay the fuck out and wait tomorrow morning to open, to see how they open. And tomorrow morning, we'll have the Monday high, the Monday low. We can start trading tomorrow in the New York session. So if you don't have time to fuck around on lower time frame, wait until tomorrow in the New York session. It's that simple. If you are like me and Stefan, well, we'll fuck around anyway. We'll play setups because that's our job. Okay, that being said, we can call it a live stream from now. Capo 1 will start in beginning of February. Yeah, I'll announce every time. I'll announce on Discord. I'll announce on Twitter. We'll start in the beginning of February. Not so many places left. Actually, I think we have one or two, or we'll get one or two more than 20. Let's be honest, okay? But we cannot accept everyone. Capua 2 will start exactly in the same week, beginning of February. Yeah? If you manage to convince Stefan to let you in Capua 2, good luck with that. you have to DM Stefan. We'll start the programs beginning of February. Capua 2 will last for 3 months. You have included VIP for that period. Capua 1 will last for 4 months. You have 1 year of premium included. Yeah, both of the programs will give you lifetime access on Holy Grail. We didn't increase the prices, so the prices are from the last year. I was thinking to increase the prices, but I saw that October 10 drop that destroyed some traders, and I said, well, at least we can keep the prices the same. Yeah. If you want the prices, you have to go on Discord and join Discord. If I'll not accept you on Discord, it is what it is. Discord, we have 2,300 people, and honestly, I'm thinking we have too many people. That's my honest opinion. We have too many people. Most of them are not active, and I'll find a way to remove the inactive people from Discord. If you apply for Discord, 10, 15, 20% of the requests will get accepted. But DMing on or posting messages on Twitter will not help you too much. Like Stefan says, I'm in charge of that part. DM Paul. Well, you can DM Paul because Paul has the DMs closed on Twitter. On Crypto Traders Arena or Paul J, the DMs are fully closed. So you can DM me as much as you want. It is what it is. We are selecting the members as good as we can. We intend to be the best, not the biggest. Okay. That being said, let's call it a live stream. Like, subscribe if you are not subscribed to us. Hit any button you want. If you dislike this content, well, you can push the dislike button 2 times, please. Okay? Okay, see you next time. Watch out, the market is making a W there, motherfuckers. See you next time, people. Bye-bye.